wonderful miracle blessings of life. This is Kayla, known as the YouTube star Professor CYGNUS, and this is a live broadcast video. If you are watching from anywhere on the planet, go ahead and comment and tell me where you're watching from. And tune in to my very specially created Universe Anatomy song. Stay tuned. Wait, the Universe Anatomy song first. We have the supernovas, which is the blown up planets. We have the quasars, the most powerful lightning bolt in the universe. We have the nebulas, the gases and debris in space. We have the waves and rays like the sound waves and the UV rays from the sun. We have the particles like oxygen, nitrogen. We have the white holes, wormholes, black holes, space-time itself. So the space-time fabric with Albert Einstein's theory of relativity, that is how mass is calculated. And also with the white holes is a tunnel in space-time that pushes things outwards while a black hole pulls everything inwards. We have the white holes, wormholes, black holes, space-time itself. We have the comets, meteorites, meteors. You can see some of these. We have the asteroids, fireballs, and here is a fireball up here to the left. You can see. Asteroids, fireballs. We have the planets, floating planets. We have the sun that is 93 million miles away in approximation. We have the magnetic fields, the gravitational fields, and the magnetic field protects the Earth. We have the exoplanet Earth. We have the ozone layer, layers of the atmosphere, the troposphere to which we breathe. We have the crust of the Earth beneath our feet. Wow! We have the crust, the tectonic plates, and the mantle and the core of the Earth. We have the land and the ocean creatures. We have the amphibians, then we have the government. We have the metaverse metadata organization. Then we have the plants, excellent diligence, very good. We have the farmers, the inventors, manufacturer, machine labelers, packagers. Then we have the cargo ships, cargo planes, cargo trains, cargo trucks, cargo cars, cargo subways, and cargo drones even. Then we have the stores, and we have the associates. Very good. And the sports and careers of unitingness. Very good. All done in timeliness. Very good. But then we have climate change. Oh no! Have you heard about the hole in the ozone layer? Then we have climate change. Oh no! And what we can do to end climate change. Save and conserve on water, electric, and toilet paper. Never pollute the air, never litter. Clean out your air conditioners. Remember to donate, reuse, and recycle. Remember to take your bicycle instead of your car. We can make a difference. We can go very far. Be the answer to what we pray and help end climate change. Be the answer to what we pray and help end climate change. Very good. You all are such miracle blessings of life. And if you were singing along, congratulations. Because we love to learn new things. And hey, if you love science, you most certainly will love my songs. And now, tune in to my specially created song, the Earth Anatomy song. And remember, I created these songs so we all can sing along. And to make education super fun, let's get educational songs on the radios, you all. Stay tuned to learn about the Earth of our planet. Give a like and subscribe if you're glad that you learned this. Planet Earth is the third planet from the sun. 93 million miles away in approximation. Revolving around the sun as a complete cycle of a year. With the moon near, the planet Earth rotates upon the planet's axis with the cycle of the 24-hour basis. The layers of the Earth starts with the magnetic field that protects the Earth from dangers. let's learn the atmosphere layers. The exosphere is about 3,000 miles. Satellites can stay there for a long while. The thermosphere being about 25 to 400 miles far. That layer is where the northern lights are. The mesosphere can have meteor showers. Traveling through that 50-mile layer would take hours. To remember the layer of the stratosphere, think of strat like status of the weather. Weather balloons in the stratosphere layer, about 25 to 31 miles. Wow, learning should make us all higher. The troposphere is the layer that we breathe. Now let's focus on what is beneath our feet. As we have the crust, the titanic plates, and the mantle and the core of the earth. Then we have the land and the ocean features. We have the sand and seas. Tune in and sing along with me. We have the ocean of the North Atlantic, as well as the Atlantic of the South. Give a like, share, and subscribe if you are learning now. We have the ocean of the South Pacific, then we have the Pacific of the North. So much pressure at the bottom of the seashore. The Sea of the Indian Ocean goes as deep as 12,274 feet. The Arctic is shockingly cold, with ice being a heavy load. Now that we learned about the ocean, now it is time to learn about condensation. The waters evaporate from the lakes, rivers, ponds, and seas into tiny little droplets that we cannot even see. At the top, that forms the clouds, until that gets heavy enough to rain down. The clouds rumble from the ions in the clouds. Give a like, share, and subscribe if you love to learn this now. Hey, you wonderful miracle blessings. I'm so glad that you were singing along. Well, looks like we're going into a new season, huh? Well, speaking of seasons, why do you think we have seasons? Well, did you know that we have seasons because the Earth tilts on the axis of the Earth? You see, the Earth spins on the axis to make a 24-hour day. And as you can see, the moon here goes around the Earth. The Earth goes around the sun. But it takes 365 days, unless it's a leap year, to go all the way around the sun. Excellent processing. Very good. And the reason why we have seasons is because when the Earth revolves around the sun, the Earth also can tilt on the axis. And when the Earth tilts, that creates seasons. The equator goes all the way around here. Here's the United States of America. As the equator goes all the way through the United States of America. But if you live in another country, go ahead and say in the comments below. Okay, since we was wondering about seasons, perhaps we can sing my season sing-along song. And hey, you're always welcome to sing along. Have you ever wondered why it gets so cold at the end of the year? Spending so much on thermal gear, or why it gets so hot in the middle of the year, or why the leaves fall when the winter is near, or why the time goes forward and back at some point on the clock, or why the sun shadows place changes on the rock, or what explains the shopping give reasons. This is because of the seasons. What makes the seasons? The tilting of the earth around the sun. Yes, rotation. That explains why the rock shadow had a different location. To answer the question, when the weather is cold, this is the winter season. And that explains the winter gear. Now let's speak about the heat in the middle of the year. Summertime is a great time to stay. Sunscreen to avoid sun rays and being cautious with heat waves. But why do the leaves fall when the end of the year is near? This is the season of fall, time of raking and cleaning. Now let's go over the season of plant sprouting. The season of spring, when farmers are ready for gardening. Why does time go forward and back at different times of the year? This is due to the earth's tilting, my dear. To make this just more clear, is spring forward, fall back, the season's time fact. The spring goes forward in time, and the fall goes back in line. The spring is the start of the year, then next is summer, then fall, then the winter, and that is all of the seasons. Glad to answer all of your questions. Like, share, promote, and subscribe if you love these lessons. Very glad that you all could join me in singing along to my wonderfully created sing-along songs. You all are such miracle blessings, and I'm so glad that you love to learn. Hey, do you ever wonder about plastic and metal? Sometimes when we look at materials, we look at those materials and we think, that's pretty amazing. You know, it took humanity thousands of years to be able to develop this kind of material. We are ever so thankful for the development of humanity. And of course, God the Creator in the heavens for helping us to have the materials. But hey, humanity suffered, and let's not forget that. We're thankful for the good ways of uniting us. But sometimes, when you look at material, it makes you have a very open mind about life. Well, sing along to my specially created materialism song. And then we can think about materialism all of the time. Materialism is in the way that we think. Great empowerment that science can bring. The material of metal is bound from the minerals, grits, and grains. There is different metals, not all is the same. They dig big holes in the ground with machines. The grits and grains get melted after burning. Materialism is in the way that we think. Great empowerment that science can bring. The material of plastic is made from the oils in the ground. They pump the oils up with this loud drilling sound. The material of gas and butane, propane, the oils in the ground is found the same. Materialism is in the way that we think. Great empowerment that science can bring. The material of cloth can be made from wool or the wool. Wait, can be made from plants or the wool of sheep. Like this with your friends if you like how I teach. Very good. Materialism is in the way that we think. Great empowerment that science can bring. Going to add this one. The material of toilet paper is made from shredded grains of trees. Like this with your friends if you love how I teach. Very good. Well, now we know about materialism. And hey, definitely have to include this one. The material of wax is made from extracted soybeans that is later extracted after hydrogenating. Materialism is in the way that we think. Great empowerment that science can bring. And did materialism help you to gain the perspective? Whenever you look at plastic, think of the oils in the ground. And whenever you see butane or propane, just know that that's found similar to the same as oils. Because there are oils in the ground, but there is a big pouch of gas in the ground as well. But they are found the same way, meaning they have to dig in the ground in order to get that. But they have to dig super far in the ground. So let us give thanks to humanity's development and the strength of the heavens through it all. Excellent. Very good. Well, did you all enjoy learning with my sing-along song that we can sing all day long? And hey, you all, do not skip that you could legitimately and seriously get free products with my educational songs. And that means that you would be able to get the songs and the free products that go with that. And in the example, if you search my YouTube channel name, Professor CYGNUS, make sure to put Made for Kids, and then search the bee anatomy song, the whale anatomy song, all of those anatomy songs, and you could become a biologist in the future. Wow! And make sure to share those free puzzles with everyone, because I want everyone to have the opportunity of education. And hey, we can make education fun, but we have to get education on the radios, and you all are the ones who can help with that. So make sure to give this a like, share, and subscribe. Remember, this is live in the moment, and I am about to end the stream. But I'm praying for everyone. Stay healthy, invest wisely, and remember to sing along to my songs and to get your free products that go with my educational songs. Stay healthy and invest wisely, and remember to search YouTube Professor CYGNUS, spelled CYGNUS, biology songs. Stay healthy and anatomy songs. And see you all soon.